Hi guys, in this video I talk about 10 Python libraries that data scientists need to know. As you know, with the development of technology and smart applications, the amount of data produced has increased, especially in the last 10 years. With the increase in data, the field of data science emerged. It is not enough to know programming language such as Python or R to learn data science. It is also necessary to learn the libraries of these languages. In this session, I'll explain the 10 most important libraries of Python that should be known for data science. Now, before getting started, make sure to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the latest videos. First, let's take a look at what data science is. Data science is the science of extracting knowledge from data. With data science, you can explore data and find hidden patterns in data. You don't need to do deep math for data science. You can easily perform data analysis with Python libraries that have been released in recent years. There are many libraries and tools that you can use in the data science, especially written in Python. You can make your analysis easier by using these libraries. Learning all of these libraries is of course very difficult, but as you know, learning data science is a challenge. Let's dive in the 10 libraries that data scientists need to learn. The first library I recommend for data science is NumPy. NumPy is short for numerical Python and is one of Python's most important libraries. NumPy is used for metrics and multi-dimensional array operations in Python. Let's take a look at why NumPy is important. Python is an easy language to learn, as you know. On the other hand, it is slow in mathematical operations. But multi-dimensional array operations with NumPy are about 100 times faster than Python. It is very often used with other libraries such as Pandas, Scikit-learn, or TensorFlow. Let's go ahead and take a look at Pandas library. One of the most basic libraries for data science is Pandas. It is one of my favorite libraries. In data analysis, the most time-consuming step for data scientists is data cleaning and data preprocessing. With the processes, the data is made suitable for analysis. So, Pandas is wonderful for data cleaning and data preprocessing. After preprocessing data, you can easily perform your analysis with library such as Scikit-learn. Okay, let me explain another library, Matplotlib. As you know, it is very important to understand the data before building the model. Data visualization is the easiest way to understand data. In addition, data visualization is one of the important stages of data analysis. For example, charts help us find outliers in data or decide which model to use. To visualize in Python, the first library that comes to mind is Matplotlib. It often works with libraries like Scikit-learn or TensorFlow. You can also plot three-dimensional charts with Matplotlib. Now, let's take a look at Seaborn library. Matplotlib is an important library for visualizing data, but this library is not enough, especially for plotting statistical graphs. Also, Matplotlib is a low-level library and requires more code for advanced graphics. Another problem with Matplotlib was that it was created about 10 years before Pandas, so it was not designed to use data frame, an important data structure of Pandas. To overcome these problems and to make statistical analysis easier, Seaborn working on Matplotlib was developed. Okay, with Seaborn, you can plot easier and more useful graphics. You can also make the themes of your graphics more beautiful with Seaborn. Let's take a look at another important library, Scikit-learn. One of the important stages of data analysis after data preprocessing is to build a model. The most used library in Python for building a machine learning model is Scikit-learn. I love Scikit-learn. Scikit-learn has supervised and unsupervised machine learning algorithms. You can also do data preprocessing, such as data scaling and data encoding with Scikit-learn. Alright, now I want to explain another library, SciPy. Another important library in Python is SciPy. SciPy is a library built on NumPy. As the name suggests, it combines scientific functions and mathematical algorithms. In this library, you can find useful functions that you can use in areas such as math, statistics, linear algebra, or optimization. Now, let me explain another library's Streamlit. Let's say you analyze the data and got some results. After that, you like to share these results with other people in an interactive way. To do this, you can use the Streamlit. Streamlit allows you to interactively display your data analysis or share your analysis results. Streamlit is a framework that helps develop web applications. Applications made with this framework are fast and flexible. Let's go ahead and take a look at another fantastic library, OpenCV. With the development of social media, we take a lot of images and share. Data scientists can classify these images with artificial intelligence algorithms or perform analysis such as finding objects. You can use the OpenCV library for computer vision analysis. OpenCV is primarily written in C++, but can also be used in Python and Java. With OpenCV, you can use it both for manipulating images and for analysis to find faces or objects in images. Okay, now let me talk about another important library, TensorFlow. Deep learning is one of the subfields of data science. With deep learning, you can make analysis such as image classification, voice recognition, natural language processing, translation from language to language. One of the most used libraries for deep learning is TensorFlow, developed by Google. With TensorFlow, you can do end-to-end data science projects. So, you can use TensorFlow at every stage of your data science analysis, from data preprocessing to model deployment. One advantage of TensorFlow is that it works with Keras, a high-level API. Keras was embedded in TensorFlow as an API in 2019. Keras is automatically installed when you install TensorFlow. Thus, you can easily do your data science or artificial intelligence analysis with Keras. You can also use the PyTorch library developed by Facebook for deep learning analysis. PyTorch is mainly used for academic research. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at a micro framework, Flask. Another library you can use to deploy the model is Flask. You can easily make web application with Flask. You don't need to be a web developer to deploy the model. You can develop web APIs with Flask. It's a macro framework. You can also use the Django library to develop web applications. But Django is mostly used for large projects. Flask, on the other hand, is mostly used for developing small applications. In short, in this video, I mentioned top 10 Python libraries that data scientists need to know. As I said, you can become an expert data scientist using these libraries. To learn about these libraries, you can look at the official documentation or you can find many free resources on the internet. If you would like to recommend any Python library for data science, please put it in the comments below. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment and give me a like. See you in the next video. Bye for now.